we have a top 5 right here on the Rich Eisen Show, presented by Hyundai.
High five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Rich's Top 5.
All right, top 5. With all of our segments that we're doing about who wants to be a Hall of Famer, there's an offshoot of this, if you will. Because, again, our segment is like, who could be in the Hall of Fame based on everything that they've done so far if they don't play another day? Current athletes. But what about those who we can't believe aren't in their halls of fame just yet?
Oh.
And for that, I'm calling in reinforcements. Mr. Grabbag himself, TJ Jefferson, decided to come up with a list. TJ, I'm giving you the floor in a Rich's top 5.
Let's go.
Yes.
Go for it.
I'm with it. Jay, do we have a drop or anything?
No,
Okay, just...
But it's a top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
It's
just
a
let them know
Rich's
that
top-
I'm here. Well, here we go.
I see you. Very in the middle there.
Okay.
Kaboom, guess who stepped in the room?
Didn't mean to get you in an awkward spot. Sorry, TJ. You have the floor.
Well, I'm going to run through this. What's up, guys? How's everybody
What's up,
doing?
TJ?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
my
doing
God.
these, all these discussions about who should be a Hall of Famer
Yeah.
if their career ended. But what about guys who are just sitting, waiting in line, and they haven't had a chance?
Well, I
to
heard
get
Rich
that
say
call?
that exactly.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Wow.
well, I'm starting again because the entire thing got cut off at the
I
beginning.
didn't get nothing got cut off.
All right, here we go. Coming in at number 5, Jim Plunkett. Look.
Oh,
we
absolutely,
talk
man.
about Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Well done.
We talk about Joe Flacco
Yep.
having a
What the
resurgence.
heck?
No one had a resurgence like Jim Plunkett did. He was a number 1 overall pick. He got
Two-time.
unfairly
2
labeled as a
rings.
bust.
2 rings.
Came back 2 rings.
What is
the
happening?
Raiders are one of these iconic franchises, right? Jim Plunkett
I don't know.
should most definitely be in the Hall. He has yet to get that
100%.
call, and I don't understand why that is.
100%.
So dumb.
Jim Plunkett, let's put him
one.
in. Coming at number 4, we got Keith Hernandez.
Oh, interesting. Why is he
Keith
on the
Hernandez
list?
has done 2-time MVP, NL MVP, 2-time World Series champion, once with the greatest team of all time, the 86 Mets. I mean, his numbers speak for himself. He had 7-time All-Star, 5-time Gold Glover at first base,
He's
4-time
also
Silver Slugger.
he's a first ballot Elaine boyfriend.
That's true.
Okay, and helping you move.
That's true.
Yeah, and he's
You know?
first ballot that. And also,
right.
like Jay
know
Philly,
what I mean?
he had the cat too. So they've got that in common. Wow.
Friend of the teammate of the second spitter, right?
Right.
Roger McDowell. I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt. What else?
Then we got at number 3. You know I had to go a little wrestling here, all right?
Oh, boy.
Search and destroy you, running, they'll find you. There's nowhere to hide. The demos will get you. Demolition. Remember the WWE Tag Team Demolition, guys?
I do.
Let me explain something to you. 698 days they reigned supreme as tag team champions over 3 title reigns. They took on some of the most iconic tag teams in WWE history, including the Colossal Connection, the Brainbusters, the Hart Foundation, the Powers of Pain, the Rockers. For some reason, this team is not in the Hall of Fame, and they deserve to be in there. Let's get the Demolition in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Pardon me, and they applied their craft back in the day when the WWE had man's ears necessary as well. Now everybody's literally rocked up right now.
that's true.
Everybody's
That's a
jacked,
good point.
right?
They were
That's a real
jacked.
good
This is
point.
back in the day.
The original dad bods.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They were jacked
That's
at their
old
time,
school.
and then they got a little older, so they
Oh,
got
okay.
they got
My
less
bad. I
jacked.
shouldn't interrupt.
Hey.
My bad. You've got 2 more.
Better state your act of contrition. This
Okay.
Demolition.
My
was
bad.
it.
I'm sorry.
Coming at number 2, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You know what I think they need? They need a little bit of Staten Island's finest. They need the Wu-Tang Clan.
Is not in Cleveland, Ohio?
Well, you know, there's always this thing about rap acts in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. People have
Okay,
an
I
issue,
see.
but when you talk about the RZA, the Jizza, Old Dirty Bastard, Inspector Deck, Raekwon, the Chef,
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface Killer, Capadonna, and the METHOD, man, they have sold. Let me get this number right.
That's
worldwide,
my man right there.
combined 40 million records worldwide, and they're still active. They're still relevant today. They just had a concert or at Staples recently. Let's put the Wu in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and then coming at number 1.
Holler at your boy.
Chris, this guy's occupation doesn't necessarily have a Hall of Fame, but if you were an actor, right, what would be the closest thing to giving you like a Hall of Fame recognition?
Get an Oscar, baby.
That's right. That's why you're my man.
Gold
and you got this.
statue.
Tom Cruise. He doesn't have any type of hardware, guys. Tom Cruise has been in the game since the 80s.
No doubt.
His films have grossed over $13 billion, and we're talking about
He's been
some of my
nominated,
favorites.
though, right?
He's
Rain
been nominated.
Man, was he?
1990,
He's been nominated.
Born on the 4th of
Yeah,
July.
born on the 4th of
Jerry
July.
Maguire, Best Actor. Magnolia, Best Supporting in Top Gun, Best Film. This man is in the 60s. He's putting his life on his line. He's going up on helicopters, spaceships. I'm sure he'll go to the bottom of the sea at some point. Let's get
He
Tom
did,
Cruise.
by the way. You must not have seen the latest mission.
Oh.
He did
Haven't seen it
actually
yet.
get. No,
Haven't seen it
spoiler
yet.
alert, that's an incredible scene. He has gone to the bottom of the
Oh, my
ocean,
man.
actually.
Did I miss that?
Not to check, but well done.
Thank you.
TJ
And he's only
Jefferson.
getting better.
Right there.
And
that's-
TJ, it's funny you should mention that because Tom Cruise is getting an honorary Oscar
go.
at the Governor Awards in November.
Okay.
Perfect. That's our top 5. Rich's top 5, courtesy of TJ Jefferson, presented by the all-new, all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 9. Space for up to 7, range for miles. Okay, that was a grab bag.
Love it.
That was
As a top 5 with my name on it. Presented by Hyundai. Boom. Hour 2 coming up on the Rich Eisen Show.
You think we need one more?
Oh,
All right, we'll get one more.
all right. There's one more. Okay, what do you got?
I didn't even realize.
Did you not have a one more? You didn't have a one more? Okay. What are you doing, Jay?
Why did you play
What, you just played the one more.
Did I put that? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, Don Mattingly should be in the Hall of Fame. Okay,
okay.
That's my one more. Okay, look, and I do that just for you, Rich, because I know you named your favorite child. You
Oh,
gave
stop
her
it.
his name. Don Mattingly, I was a big fan. I still have a book's worth full of Don Mattingly 86, 85 Don Mattingly baseball cards, Chris. I don't think
boy.
they're worth anything.
Donald Arthur Mattingly, a
The problem
perfect
with
human
Mattingly,
being.
He got out right before the run started, Rich.
Oh,
and I'm
my
not telling you
God.
anything you don't know, but
Oh,
had
my
he just been
God.
able to just like
Hang
Wilson
on.
Phillips, if he could have just held on for one
One more
more year,
year.
got himself that ring, bro, we wouldn't even be having
God,
this
I love
conversation.
this guy.
But because he didn't get those championship rings, it's kind of holding him back. And
Reggie got me into the Yankees, and Don Mattingly is he's my. I mean, you had me at hello right here, man. You got me right here. And Taylor's middle name is Mattingly.
yeah, so I'm
Just to give everyone.
That's why I said your favorite child. You
Stop
gave
it.
his name.
Just
They heard me.
again.
I heard you.
You know, we have 2 boys who I love
Who you didn't name
equally as
Mattingly.
well. No.
What are their middle names?
Xander's is Kip, based off of Susie's grandfather's nickname.
Okay.
And Cooper's Evan. We just like the name of it.
Okay, great.
But you named
Not
But no,
Mattingly.
so again, we had the 2 boys. Susie's like, we're missing a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, you know, like we both from 2-kid families, right? She said, you need to be a girl dad. I said this today to Susie. I swear to you, I said this today to Susie. I'm like, thank God, like one of the greatest things you ever said to me was like, you need to be a girl dad.
Question.
And-
Had she been a boy, would you have gone for one more to try to get the girl?
Whoa.
I did one more. I did not know.
I did not know. We were gonna...
Would you have gone for the
I
fourth?
did not know this.
No, I did not know this. But she's like, we go for the girl, we get the girl, you can name her. Now, that wasn't the deciding factor. Obviously, there were other factors to say yes. Or, at any rate, we go for the girl, we get the girl. My naming rights immediately get demoted to the middle name.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
And
I remember that.
And so it's Mattingly. And so when I threw out the first pitch for the Dodgers, Mattingly was the manager. Susie was pregnant. With Taylor.
Yep.
And we went up to tell Don, you know, our daughter's name is going to be Taylor, and her middle name's going to be Mattingly. And Mattingly's response was clearly like unfazed, like it's not the first baby that he's ever heard named after him of a Yankee fan. But the thing that kind of fazed him, he said his son's name is Taylor.
Oh, wow.
So his son's name is Taylor Mattingly, and my daughter's name is Taylor Mattingly Eisen. Perfectly named for many reasons. Her initials are Too Much Eisen. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.